What's happening, fam? Welcome to another episode of Porch Talk, where the conversation can range from politics to your bitch. So this show get Dallas coming to you live from each time. But them words that sound absurd to a hater, but they're beautiful to beautiful people. How you doing? Safe man with a smiling face, living in grace, and you understand humility. Now welcome to another beautiful day and age time where the weather is bipolar and these girls are solar. Cause guess what? They like motherfucking planets we ain't never seen they so fine. But anyway, let's get into this motherfucking topic today. On Country Black's talk on Pooh Shiesty and how he's not snitching. This is what I want y'all to understand when it comes to Country Black and the things that he's speaking on. He's speaking from a life experience of being in the streets, making gangland, being known to be more than just a rapper. He wasn't just rapping lyrics, he was living lyrics. Now, Pooh Shiesty, coming from that same environment, he wasn't just rapping lyrics, he was living lyrics. You see, the whole, should I say, controversy that's starting right now with Country Black and how he spoke on Pooh Shiesty and etc., you know, is that Pooh Shiesty was involved in a situation. Now, this is about the situation. Pooh Shiesty rolled up in the video with his homeboys. They all rolled up there together. It's Pooh Shiesty's car. It's proving that it was his car. You get what I'm saying? The situation is soon somebody got shot. It was a robbery. You get what I'm saying? They couldn't actually place him there on the scene until they found the evidence on his Instagram. And they knew by his body and makeup, facial recognition, and they finally was able to get him and pinpoint him for being in that situation. And now that he's been pinpointed and found out not by the local police, but by the feds. I mean, if the feds got in, dug their dirt, did their work to catch him, to pin him on that, or he wouldn't be arrested, incarcerated right now, sitting in a cell, facing 20 years. You see, people, this is the thing. You can't be out there making millions of dollars and still living foolish. Country Black learned that now in his later life. He's chilling. He's out the way. But at the same time, he's still willing to get crazy. You know what I'm saying? The whole point is to get your money, be wise, and get out the way, man. It ain't nothing about it. You still want to be in the street, still want to get your credit. That's what Pooh Shiesty was doing. Pooh Shiesty put himself in a position to lose by instead of rapping about stuff in his lyrics. Now, when you rap about this stuff in your lyrics and it happened in your community, your hood, wherever you live at, all the police got to do is pinpoint your lyrics to the scene of the crime, and everything that they have as evidence of this crime, how it took place, how it happened, to who were involved. Take them little lyrics and apply them and place you on the scene. That's why so many rappers facing these RICO charges and getting jammed up. That's why the police are knocking on their door now. Well, not the police, let's just say the feds are knocking on their door. Got the CIA listening, they watching. Hip-hop police are real, people. A lot of you hip-hop artists don't know that. You're so comfortable in just rapping and saying what you want to say. And all these people on the other line, listen, they buying your records. They the ones helping streaming because they got different people listening for different things and different songs. Your numbers are running up. Yeah, you got fans, but you got fans too. They got a badge. And we don't understand that, man. You run around crashing like, that's what Pooh Shiesty did. Now, Country Black, they've been speaking wild like that. You know, he been doing his videos. He's sharing his peace now. For years, he separated himself from 3-6 Mafia, music industry. People weren't rocking with him, etc. And now Country Black is out there doing his thing. He's speaking his peace, which every artist does, like Soulja Boy. He's coming out now and he's speaking his piece by him being the first to do things because he feel like he deserves his credit. A lot of rappers that he put on and brought into this game acting like they forgot that he was there. So it's like, get this man his flowers. You know what I'm saying? Don't be ignorant, my people. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to give people their flowers. And when you don't give people their flowers properly, sometimes they got to step out there and remind you. And that's what I feel like Country Black is doing this time. But Pooh Shiesty, say, bro, you just been doing too much. Guns in the video. You're riding around, you're wilding out, you're in the hood, you're trying to, you're still trying to cling to your old life when the whole thing was to get out and be better. What's the use to getting a Fortune 500 company if you're still going to go out in the street and mess with prostitutes and all these wild women and you're a married man? You're looking for a divorce and you're looking for your wife to take half your paper. And that's the key to being successful, people, is make sure that everything is in order. Everything is in check. You get what I'm saying? Because a lot of people ain't in check. And by them not checking themselves, that's why we see the situations that we are seeing. That's why these brothers are on the run, a lot of them. They hide not, and a lot of them trying to change their life and find Jesus and Muhammad and whoever else because, see, they see that this shit is getting real. They don't want to be behind them still. They're having too much fun right now, living life. And when you get caught up in having fun and living life, you forget that you do wrong. You make mistakes because you ain't moving how you're supposed to move. You know what I'm saying? Pooh Shiesty wasn't moving how you're supposed to move. And by him not moving how he's supposed to move, by him being loose on the ground, it caught up with him, bro. You can't be out here instead of doing that, bragging like these folks won't come knock you and get on your door. You get what I'm saying? Kick that boy in. Go in there, look for evidence. And 9 times then they're going to find out what they're looking for because you already told them where it's at. You get what I'm saying? Ignorance is bliss to a lot of people. especially to the ignorant, those who have lack of knowledge. So somebody said, oh, you call the people ignorant. No, it's that lack of knowledge, and that lack of knowledge is causing people out here to do foolish things and think that they're able to get away because of their celebrity status. Your celebrity status ain't gonna stop a thing, player. Because if they want you, they want you. As we can see with Fujiano, you get what I'm saying? All them boys out there in Florida, just getting with them RICO charges. Just imagine, look at Casanova. He's stuck, they got him. Casanova should have played this role, but he still wants to be a gorilla. He run around the streets with the apes. And then when it come down to it, ain't none of them down for him, ain't none of them with him. Everybody trying to stay away. You get what I'm saying? Everybody that's down right now, all the people that was claiming they was down with him, and they ain't down no more. You know what I'm saying? He got his wife there, but damn. Look how many families Casanova fed. Look how many people he put on just by putting them in a video, put them on a song, or whatever it is. He did that for him. While at the same time hanging around them, being involved in things because he wanted to keep his credibility, and that credibility got him locked up right now with a RICO charge, fighting for his life to get out. You get what I'm saying? Because the system is corrupt, people. A lot of people don't understand, man. They listening and they watching and they overseeing a lot. And see, when they get tired, when they get the right thing they need, then that's when they come to call you by your government name till you put these cuffs on. You coming with us. But a lot of you cats don't see that. When you don't understand that there's bigger things going on, then you look at Country Black and be like, oh man, Country Black talking too much. Is it? Or is Pooh Shiesty people not talking enough? Because when the whole situation happened, did nobody come out, PR, lawyer, nobody said that wasn't him, that wasn't his car, his homeboy was driving that day. It was a car registered to him, and vehicles was his. Did nobody come out and say, hey man, I was driving the car that day, that wasn't Pooh, that was me driving. Even to his label, to his boss, Gucci Man, like ain't nobody, they saying free him, but ain't nobody speaking on Pooh Shiesty's situation. Ain't nobody trying to shed more light to it, you know what I'm saying, outside of the darkness and apply the truth. You gotta ask yourself, why is that? Think about it. You get honeycomb braids, going back to prison. You know what I'm saying? You can't be wild and not out here, man, and trying to have a career and say that this is I'm a rapper now, this is what rappers do, this is just pop, we're making a video. People ain't trying to hear that. Because see, somewhere they got hard evidence, they got enough to where they can say, okay, he playing with us enough. So they had 15 video clips on Honeycomb Braids. 15 video clips. Different things, being in different environments. One when he got in that shootout. Then he was in the yard with the people after they got shoot out. Them cats had real guns on them. Those wasn't props. That was just after a shootout. So you gotta ask yourself, people, ignorance of these black males is being taught to them by who? The people who control them, these record companies that are keeping these brothers blind to the fact that there's a plot against them. And they trying to take the strongest leaders away because they know that the influence that these brothers can have on society, on communities, on black men. And they trying to put them in a position to where they can never win. And if a lot of these cats do get out, I guarantee you it's something behind it. They ain't getting on their own carcass. They're getting out because they didn't cut them a deal and told them something about them. That, hey, you like some 6ix9ines. You feel me? Depends how much pressure they put on. My thing is, people gotta be smart, man. And if you don't do dumb shit, then people won't be talking about the dumb shit that you do. You're out here wilding out in front of cameras, and then had the nerve to say that wasn't you. But you shot a video that day like Lil Tom. I'm talking about, come on, man. You shot a video that day in them same clothes, go to the club when he shot King Von. I'm just saying. A lot of times it ain't snitching, it's self-snitching. And these artists just be self-snitching on themselves. A lot of people so caught up with being real or the real of the hood, you know what I'm saying, real nigga of the hood, that they forget that these are human beings, somebody's loved ones, family members. And a lot of this stuff that happens be on some BS, bro. And that BS is taking people out. That BS is causing families to be broken. But people don't see that part. All they see is, well, I ain't see nothing. Until he gets shot by the police, then everybody want to see something. Oh, not everybody want to see something. Yeah, I saw the cop and the angle he had him, whoop, whoop, whoop. But then that same night, your homeboy sister gets shot. And you could be right out there. Now, I ain't see the car. I ain't even see the people. I don't even know what happened. I was just coming out the house. But you know the whole situation and why it happened, why this boy came over with this gun, etc., etc., etc. But then you want to play that dumb role when it don't involve helping a black man when he against the police. So we got that mentality. That's why so many people comment on the situation with Country Black. They're like, man, Country Black is saying too much. But is it? How many people that said that was him? See, y'all gonna attack Country Black because of his status, but it's more a person than him that said that was him. Clearly, when I seen it and heard about the situation, I was like, damn, Pooh Shiesty, what the fuck you doing? This is way back when it happened. Just by body struck a face with this being in this car, him driving up. This was all proven. The only thing they couldn't place on him is that he was the actual shooter. They knew he was on the scene. They couldn't place him with none of the evidence. When they got the evidence, they came and got his ass. You understand what I just said? They knew he was on the scene. They couldn't actually place him on that motherfucker with the shooter. And like they say that was him. Oh, but once they got the evidence off his gram and all that, they went back and they got him. Now he's locked up with no bond. He ain't getting out, bro. They want him, and they gonna get him. They gonna make an example. A lot of people so caught up. Yeah, man, free him. Let the evidence speak for itself, like with Tory Lanez. I mean, what case will hold off this long for somebody that actually shot somebody in the foot, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera? With that extreme, you know what I mean? What had happened and with the heel and everything, and he's just running around and just keep putting the case out. Somebody ain't got enough evidence, and when this come out, it's gonna be ugly on one end, and I got a feeling it's gonna be ugly on Megan's end. And the crazy thing about it, people still gonna say sis did what she had to do. So they know, man, y'all stay safe, stay humble, man, stay grateful, man, and understand, man, that there's codes to this shit. But at the same time, you gotta understand what the codes are, man, and live by them. A lot of people ain't living by them, by not living by them, breaking rules. The rules are breaking them. You get what I'm saying? For every rule breaker, man, there's somebody who creates another rule to break them. So stay peaceful. This is Get It coming to you live from H-Time. The words sound absurd to hate, but they're beautiful to beautiful people, man. Salute to my real ones. Stay safe, stay humble, and stay gangster.